The Deutsches Afrikakorps was an elite German armored unit that fought in North Africa during the Second World War. The corps was initially led by Erwin Rommel before he was promoted to lead a larger force of which the corps remained a part. The Afrika Korps gained a reputation for its mastery of the desert environment, skill in arms, and esprit de corps. Involved in the Western Desert campaigns and the North Africa campaign, the Afrika Korps was only one element of the Axis armies commanded by Rommel. But the term Afrika Korps is commonly used to refer to all of Rommel's troops in Africa. North Africa was important because whoever controlled it also controlled the Mediterranean shipping routes and islands like Crete and Malta. The Italian fascist leader Benito Mussolini, on the other hand, was keen to build himself a more impressive colonial empire on the continent. The Allies now had to face a combined Axis army. Hitler's orders for the German troops that arrived in February 1941 were to preoccupy and tie down as many Allied troops as possible, helping the Axis war effort elsewhere.
Feuer auf angreifende englische Panzer vor Agaila.
Hitler was not looking for a campaign of conquest, but one of containment that used up as few of his resources and as much of the enemies as possible. Indeed, Hitler's name for the first German North African force was Sperverband, meaning Special Blocking Detachment. The Deutsches Afrikakorps, Hitler's new choice of name for his task force, was officially formed in February 1941. It was composed of two divisions, the 5th Light Division and the 15th Panzer Division. The divisions were formed from units from various sources, and none had desert experience. Panzer divisions were the equivalent of Allied armored divisions and included a greater proportion of tanks to infantry than a normal division. The 5th had 12,000 men and 160 tanks. The 15th had 15,000 men and 140 tanks. These were initial strengths, but the fully motorized corps was expanded in the coming months with various Italian attachments added. There were 2 special temporary additions such as a parachute brigade. The Corps also included a number of specialized support units such as artillery and anti-tank batteries, a signals detachment, a Brandenburger Commando, In addition, the Corps received air support both locally and from Italy. The German Luftwaffe also operated artillery units, which could be used as standard field artillery or in an anti-tank role. The commander put in charge of the newly arrived German troops had very different ideas from Hitler on how to conduct the Desert War. Erwin Rommel led the Afrika Korps from February to August 1941. Rommel, who had first gained fame for his command of the 7th Panzer Division during the fall of France, preferred to attack the enemy whenever possible. Rommel also entertained ideas of pushing the Allies back into Egypt and even capturing the vital Suez Canal. Rommel gained such successes that he was given an enlarged army and then overall command of all Axis forces in the region. This army underwent several name changes: Panzer Group Africa, Panzer Army Africa, and the German-Italian Panzer Army. The changes reflected the delicate political balancing act going on between Hitler and Mussolini. Although technically Rommel's superiors were the Italian High Command, he often bypassed this level and communicated directly with Hitler, his relationship with the Nazi leader blossoming after each new victory. Rommel quickly forged his divisions into formidable fighting units. Largely through hard training and sheer personality. As one of Rommel's staff officers noted, the Afrika Korps followed Rommel wherever he led, however hard he drove them. Despite the heroics he achieved, often on a shoestring compared to his adversaries, Rommel would always struggle to gain the resources he wanted to conduct the campaign in his own way. Especially after the German invasion of Russia from June 1941. Which became Hitler's priority. Depended on men, machines, fuel, and supplies being shipped from Italy. These resources fluctuated wildly depending on how successful the Allies were in dominating the air and maintaining their almost total control of the Mediterranean Sea.